Hi, I'm Ronnie Peck, pastor of Millington First United Methodist Church. This is your midweek faith lift. I think we're probably all familiar with the story of Job. Job's faith was tested to see if even under the worst human conditions, if he would remain faithful to God. Job did. It wasn't easy, we all know that. When you read through the biblical story of Job, you see that there were times when Job just felt like all hope was lost and he was ready to just give up and die. I want to read something to you. It comes from the book of Job, and here it is. In Job, the 7th chapter, verses 4 through 6. Listen to this. Job says, "When I lie down, I say, when shall I rise? But the night continues, and I am continually tossing until dawn. My flesh is clothed with worms and a crust of dirt. My skin hardens and runs. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and come to an end without hope." Hope is something that we all strive for. We all need hope in our life. I want to share with you a story entitled Charlie's Fate. You see, Charlie loved to sail, and when his vacation came around, he decided that he wanted to sail from where he lived in the northern end of New Zealand up to around Fiji, where he would probably get out and stretch his legs, eat some fresh seafood, and then sail back home. Altogether, the trip should take about 2 weeks. So Charlie set sail, and about a week after he had been at sea, one night there arose a violent storm, and it was tossing his sailing vessel around like a toy. When its main mast gave away, Charlie resolved to the fact that his sailing vessel was going to go down. So he began grabbing any sorts of supplies that he could and threw them into the life raft. He jumped into the life raft and just started drifting. Charlie must have drifted about a week in his life raft. And one night he was awakened by the sound of breakers, waves crashing onto a shore. And soon he felt the soft cushion of sand, and he realized that he had came ashore somewhere. He didn't get out right away. He continued sleeping. But the next day, he got out of his life raft, and he began exploring the island to see if he could find any signs of life. And there were none. Charlie was on an uncharted island, but he knew where he was. He was on the northern end of the Cook Islands. Good and bad scenario, because they were survivable. There would be a food supply, but they were not really near any of the major shipping lanes. And so Charlie had to resolve himself to the fact that he may live and die there. He had to cling to some kind of hope. Well, when will Charlie be rescued? Or will Charlie be rescued? I'm Ronnie Peck, and this has been your midweek faith lift. Let's get back together next week, and we'll discuss Charlie's fate. I'll see you then.